The 1,000-plus horsepower machine spun from Formula One finally takes the stage. For the last several years, Mercedes-AMG has been hard at work on a car that brings Formula One technology to the streets. It has endlessly teased us with little bits of information about the upcoming hypercar. After what feels like forever, though, we finally get our first look at the long-awaited $2.7 million Project One production car ahead of its debut at this month's Goodwood Festival of Speed. Initially a concept, it's now production-ready. Although the design isn't quite as out there as the Aston Martin Valkyrie, one look at that gaping front end and roof scoop lets you know the Project One will still be plenty wild. There are hints of the CLK GTR in the design, air intakes that recall current AMG cars like the E63, and a black shark fin that won't let you forget the Project One's racing heritage. Out back, a two-stage deployable wing, a massive two-piece diffuser, and a huge central exhaust complete the look. Inside, the cabin is sparse by most standards. Compared to an actual Formula One car, though, it's surprisingly luxurious. There's seating for two, power windows, an infotainment system, air conditioning, and a small storage space for your phone. The Project One even has space behind the seats for storage, super practical. The seats are covered mostly in microfiber, though there are a few pieces of Nappa leather and a sports mesh that Mercedes says improves air circulation in the seat. But no matter how close to a normal supercar the rest of the cabin looks, there's no way to miss the F1-inspired steering wheel. The car uses a multi-link pushrod suspension with adjustable coilovers in both the front and rear of the car, which Mercedes says almost completely eliminates body roll while still providing a comfortable on-road ride. The wheels, meanwhile, are center-locking forged aluminum and partially covered in carbon fiber. Mercedes claims they improve airflow and help quickly dissipate heat from the brakes. Up front, the Project One gets 285/35 ZR19 Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, and the rear wheels are wrapped in slightly larger 335/30 ZR20s. As you might expect, the brakes are AMG carbon ceramics. Lightweight 9-spoke magnesium-forged wheels are also available as an option. The real story, though, is the F1-derived hybrid powertrain. Mercedes already revealed most of the relevant details when it showed off the powertrain earlier this year, but that doesn't make it any less exciting. The system pairs an electrically turbocharged 1.6-liter V6 with a set of 120 kilowatt electric motors to create a 1,063 horsepower, all-wheel drive track monster. Mercedes says the engine's redline is an incredible 11,000 revolutions per minute, while the motors rev all the way to 50,000 revolutions per minute. The battery cells and the cell cooling system, meanwhile, are reportedly pulled directly from the F1 car and arranged the same way, albeit larger, 8.4 kilowatt-hours, to provide an electric driving range of more than 15 miles, and to make it a more usable road car. That's not enough to challenge the Chevrolet Bolt, but it's still respectable for a hypercar. There are 6 drive modes. The standard race-safe mode is programmed for electric startup and driving that switches to combustion power on demand. Race mode runs the combustion engine but can recharge the battery using braking regen. Race Plus mode activates active aero, lowers the chassis by up to 1.45 inches with firmer tuning, and is for higher performance. Street 2 mode is track only with full power from all onboard motors active, and individual lets you customize all of the above in a tailored tuned drive mode. The engine is also very close to what Mercedes uses in its F1 car, making approximately 700 horsepower. That power is sent to the rear wheels via a completely new lightweight 7-speed automatic transmission that can be shifted with paddles or driven in automatic mode. And because the turbocharger is electrically assisted, there should be practically no turbo lag. Based on the figures Mercedes has provided, acceleration should be face-meltingly quick. The Project One's top speed is said to be greater than 218 miles per hour, which is impressive but not mind-blowing. The 0 to 124 mph time, however, is said to be less than 6 seconds. That's at least a half-second quicker than the Bugatti Chiron. Absolutely staggering. Project 1 makes its production debut at the upcoming Goodwood Festival of Speed at the end of this month.